These stars flickered faintly in the void of space, casting their distant glow on the polished metallic hulls of the Zurin combat ships. Their destination, one of the most remote gladiator arenas in the known universe, a colossal structure floating just outside the borders of the human-declared space. It was known as the Crucible, a place where the galaxy's finest warriors tested their mettle today. However, the Zurin command was especially keen to witness a spectacle that would shake the galaxy, a human referred to by many species as a Deathworlder due to Earth's status as a dangerous and volatile planet had entered the competition. How can these Deathworlders exist? Their planet is ranked among the most dangerous in the galaxy, murmured General C's Ash's 8-eye scanned the interstellar reports on his holo screen. The alien gladiators, known across the stars for their skill and ferocity, had all but scoffed at the news of the humans' participation, though humans were known for their resilience and unpredictable nature. The Zurin warriors believed they would easily crush New Tender. After all, they were champions, so the Crucible, a status that could not be tarnished by the entry of an improven Deathworlder standing at the arena gates. Alex Reeker surveyed the surroundings with calm eyes, unaffected by the grandeur of the event. The crowd roared in anticipation as his opponent was announced, a towering sixel gladiator from the warlike Arthrex species. It had the kind of physique that intimidated most, its forearms equipped with weapons that shimmered ominously in the light. "This will be fun," Reer said with the grin. His words were transmitted through his combat suit's common the translation. Many spectators baffled. The airy opponent charged at him, its colossal legs pounding the arena floor with an earth-shattering force. The airy warrior had trained for years, perhaps decades, in the art of gladiatorial combat, but as the alien swung its dual blades, expecting an easy victory, Riker sidestepped with the ease of someone who'd done this countless times. The alien audience gasped. Pedasger deflected each strike with minimal effort, this expression unchanging. The era grew visibly frustrated, its strikes becoming wilderless, calculated. Era lunge, every swing meter as the human danced away, his movements fluid and practiced. "This is just practice," former muttered into his Kong, which transmitted the message to the arena. Had ducked under a massive blow and knocked the Arit to the ground. With a swift counter, the crowd fell silent. The aliens were outraged. Practice, they thought this was as a cred battleground, where warriors bled, fought, and died for glory. To suggest that a duel in the Crucible was mere practice bordered on sacrilege. Generals watching from the VIP balcony clenched his claws. She couldn't comprehend how the human remained so calm. The Zurin forces had fought Deathworlders before and thought they were tough. This display of nonchalance was unnerving. Is this how humans fight? So whispered, a chill running down his spine. The duel continued, though it hardly seemed fair. The Arthur, though fierce and strong, was visibly tiring. Reeker's movements remained consistent, unfaltering. The human wasn't even breaking as wet as the fight reached its climax. Reeker delivered a final powerful blow that sent the alien champions sprawling to the ground. The arena fell into stunned silence. The human looked around as if expecting more, his gaze locked on the stadium officials, whose the words echoed through the chamber. A challenge issued without fear or hesitation. For a moment Noon moved. Noon spoke, their nausally filled with the thunderous cheers of excited spectators, was enveloped in a disbelieving silence. Does he not know what he's done? He whispered to his advisor. The advisor, as Mauler, more insect-like alien, blinked his multifaceted eyes. "I believe he does, General. He just doesn't care." Arker exited the arena. He overheard whisper ears from the other gladiators. They spoke in hushness, speculating on how such as seemingly ordinary human could possess such extraordinary combatability. Tiesto them he was a mystery, a riddle they were desperate to solve for. However, this wasn't anything special. Earth, after all, was a world where danger lurked around every corner. Whether it was surviving on the battlefield, mastering ancient martial arts, or just enduring the chaos of human existence, Ree had learned early on that life was a constant struggle. Every challenge was just another step in his ongoing training. The galaxy didn't know it yet, but this was only the beginning. Arker wasn't the best human warrior, far from it. There were others back on Earth, military, and among the elite private security forces who would have handled this duel just as easily. Some might have even found it boring, but Arker had enjoyed it, the like testing himself against new foes, and the Zayan Arena had provided him with just the right amount of challenge for a warm-up. Back at the control center, General C's and the other military leaders reeling. They had seen warriors from across the galaxy, but never one who treated combat with such casual ease. "Perhaps we underestimated them," Craze admitted, his pride giving way to reluct. "Antrospect Deathworlders indeed." As the general's words settled over the room, there was a shift in the air. The galactic leaders, many of whom had once viewed humanity as a lesser species, were beginning to understand the true nature of Deathworlders. Earth wasn't just a dangerous planet, it was a crucible that forged warriors of unparalleled strength and resilience. For Archer, the duels ahead would be tougher, he knew that, but with every opponent that faced his skills would sharpen, his instincts would grow keener. And when he finally returned to Earth, he would be strong. Girthay never before just practice, he chuckled to himself, his gaze fixed on the stars beyond. Little did the galaxy know that Riker's words were warning. Earth's warriors weren't just fighting for glory, they were preparing for something far greater, something that no alien race could possibly anticipate. As the alien gladiators sulked in their chambers, licking their wounds and pondering the day's defeat, one thing became clear. The era of human dominance in the gladiator arenas had just begun.